To thing or not to thing? That is the question. The Nothing Phone 1, probably the most hyped smartphone of the year, is finally officially available in Europe, not in the US, sorry. But still, after months and months of endless teasing, a lot of keynotes to announce that they're gonna announce it, we finally could lay our hands on this phone and I could give you my first impressions for NextPit. The Nothing Phone 1 is not a flagship, and it's not a flagship killer either. It's a premium mid-range phone that wants to be affordable, with a starting price of 469 euros, so about $480 US, but also accessible to attract a young audience. So the first thing that stands out on the Nothing Phone 1 is obviously the design. You get this transparent glass back made out of Gorilla Glass 5, and it allows you to see some of the components inside. But not only that, Nothing also built in tons of micro LEDs to form several and different backlit patterns. Nothing calls it the glyph interface. Basically, it's a system of light signals that it will activate to give you visual and audio cues to replace notifications. So for example, when you receive a call or when you charge up your phone. So you can customize this glyph interface to make it so that every different light signal is associated with a particular type of notification. You can basically put your phone down on the table without having to actually look at the screen to know what's going on. Let's move on to the specs. Because the Nothing Phone, even though it's a mid-range phone, ticks a lot of boxes. Flexible 6.55 inches OLED display with 120 Hz refresh rate and a Full HD Plus resolution. Snapdragon 778G Plus SoC, a mid-range and 5G ready processor, 8 up to 12 GB of RAM, a dual camera with a wide angle and an ultra wide angle of 50 megapixel each, and thankfully no 2 megapixel useless macro. Thank God. What else? A 4500 mAh battery, wired 33 watts fast charging, 15 watts wireless charging, and even a 5 watts reverse wireless charging, which is pretty rare on that price range. Overall, the Nothing Phone 1 is a pretty balanced smartphone on paper. On the software side, the Nothing Phone 1 runs on Nothing OS, an interface based on Android 12, so you get all the Android 12 features such as the privacy dashboard, dynamic themes, etc. And most importantly, zero bloatwares. Nothing has also a pretty extensive update policy. The manufacturer promises up to 3 major Android versions and also 4 years of security updates, which is pretty nice. So what do I think of Nothing Phone 1? Well, my first impressions are pretty positive. Actually, really positive. The mid-range market is a segment where you can find so many identical smartphones. I'm looking at you, Xiaomi. And the Nothing Phone really makes the effort to stand out. This can seem pretty weird for a technophile geek like me, but on the other hand, it can also be a really good gateway into the tech world for a lot of young users who don't really care about SoCs, display quality, benchmarks, nerd stuff basically. The Nothing Phone 1 is a smartphone that wants to be cool, stylish, hip, trendy, high-key, dank or bussin' or whatever young people say nowadays. And on paper, I think it's a good strategy, but I still need to see how the phone performs during my full review, of course. Anyways, thanks a lot guys for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want, you can ask me some questions about the phone down in the comments, and I'll try to answer them in my full review on nextpit.com. Take care and see you next time. Bye.